and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for the general collective, so whatever comes up. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. That was a pretty good one. I feel like there's progress being made on something that you've been working on for a long time. So let's see, where do we begin? We'll start with the Energy Oracle. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I got some cleaning done, so I'm feeling all, happy to have crossed that off the list. We have Door to Romance and Financial Constraints. And the numbers on the cards are 33 and 13. I feel like this is about somebody who's in a relationship that they don't really want to be in because they are, having some struggles financially, or somebody on their own is experiencing some, financial struggles, and when they open their heart chakra, those issues, along with probably just, wanting to be with somebody that cares about you, get solved by this relationship. Looks like we have a few angels involved here. We've got Archangel Gabriel and Uriel. So 5th and 7th chakra, I have them listed up here if you're wondering why I'm looking over there. Self-definition and self-preservation. We've got Uriel holding on to a book. I feel like there's somebody who's been holding on to how they feel about somebody. And when they share this secret, there's going to be like celebrations. So I feel like there's also somebody here who's working to understand themselves after having quite a journey, right? Some difficulty, but then also gaining strength. All right, we'll clarify with the situations deck. Okay, plot twist. We have Bounty Hunter and Threatened. We might have somebody who has left the building, ended a relationship, perhaps with somebody that was, trying to use them financially or have fewer responsibilities because this individual would take care of them. And this feels like somebody who's pretty entitled in terms of, like, if we have appearances popping out the way that it is to me right now, that signifies to me that we have an individual that is a little bit too caught up in how they look to other people. Do they think I'm rich? Do they think I'm attractive? Do they blah, blah, blah? Yeah, financial support. Somebody needs financial support after the end of a relationship. Needs. All right. Because this feels like somebody who just doesn't want to get a job. In this difficult relationship, there was something that happened, some intervention, some chance meeting, some protection given. And this is to make sure that this individual is able to free themselves from this relationship because they are not happy. And it looks to me like they have determined, maybe even fought it for a while, but realized that someone else has their heart. But we have settlement coming out in the reverse. So I feel like this person who wants money is fighting tooth and nail to get as much as they can out of this person. This person needs help. The person who's trying to get out of this relationship, they don't feel like they have anyone to trust. They feel like they're a little bit trapped. If that's you, I'm sorry you feel that way. You do have angels protecting you, so that's good. We'll use the Egyptian tarot to get a little bit more insight for you. You may have a change in your social circle. I mean, if you're going through an end of a relationship, these things happen, right? But I feel like there's going to be something here because of the way this fell out. It was in the reverse and then kind of like went like this, like it's in motion. So I feel like whoever I'm reading for, as you walk away from this relationship, there are people that you're going to find are not really on your side, and people that you didn't think would be on your side that are on your side. And it's important to keep track of that. Use your intuition and your discernment to the best of your ability right now, because there does seem to be, if we've got, intervention here, there's somebody who's pretty distraught over feeling rejected or feeling like they don't have what they need to be able to live. So there's a sense of desperation here. I think this person's also unaccustomed to being told no or being rejected. There's still something that needs to be decided pertaining to the money between these two individuals. There could be, for example, like a car that they own together or a home, something like that that's still to be revealed. But I feel like it's only a matter of time until those details are worked out and people see that there was somebody here who needed to absolutely leave this relationship. We have the Three of Swords, clarifying intervention. So I feel like this intervention happened because there's somebody here who is deserving of some rest and relaxation and healing. I feel like they've already started or embarked on this journey. This is interesting. Okay. I was literally just saying, I feel like they've started or embarked on this journey, but then we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like they've actually started planning it. And this is more of like an actual journey. So I don't always take all of the cards that fell out, but the way they fell out, I felt like I was supposed to. So we've got somebody here who has been healing, seeing things perhaps from a new perspective. So we might see the Eight of Swords in the reverse or the Tower in the reverse, the Hermit. Somebody's learned a lesson here because of who they were, spending their time with. And this is very likely a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be because, like every now and then I embody the Emperor energy too, so you don't have to be masculine. At any rate, we have somebody here who is speaking up for themselves, okay? There's been a pretty brutal awakening, I think, but now this person has kind of assessed the situation, taken in the details, and I think made a decision. Like, these people are not good for me. This is not where I need to stay. And maybe had to be a little bit guarded in terms of, where am I going to go? I know I can't stay here. I'm like hearing that song, Closing Time. This person's made a decision, but they haven't left yet. Why haven't they left yet? If this is resonating for you, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. We're going to continue with the Kipper. I feel like somebody decided to leave behind this relationship in part because there was something here that made his or hers conscious not sit right with it. So with Thief coming out, I feel like there was something dishonest that this person discovered about the family or the individual that they were dealing with. And it was like, I don't want to be around this. This isn't me. I feel like part of the reason this has ended is there may have been infidelity on the feminine's behalf. But the masculine knew this was happening, and when there was an attempt to, try to cover it up, I think this masculine kind of played along with it. Because he already knew. For some of you, this person had evidence already. Privileged lady. Hidden energy. I feel like there's a coming or going from a location that didn't make sense or it was a lie that was discovered, whether that's by GPS or, your best friend Billy was like, hey, I saw Susan over there. What's she doing? That's weird, right? Somebody got caught going to or from a place they weren't meant to. All right. What else do we have? I can't see it, you guys. Where did it go? Oh, shit. There it is. All right, so it's actually adorable that the card that I couldn't find was Distant Horizons. I think somebody knows they can finish their healing more easily if they remove themselves from the environment they find themselves in, which doesn't literally have to be, move 8 hours away. But I think at the very least, somebody knows they have to get out of the house. They maybe have to get out of the city. I think this masculine wants to take someone with him. This person could have the letter W in their name. Can't see anything else. I'm noticing the paintbrushes more than I usually do on this. I think somebody has art or some sort of creative expression in common with a feminine energy, and he's thinking about taking her with him, or she is acting on behalf of the angels to go with him elsewhere. This could be the person that this masculine energy didn't expect to help him. They may not be on good terms right now. But there are others that are fighting. If people hear that this masculine is becoming single or is single, I feel like there are people who want to kind of do the same thing this other feminine did, use him for finances. But he's not interested in that. It's like he's seen what he wants in someone. Adjudication. Okay. I was asking why he hadn't left yet. There's something here that's still undecided. Remember at the beginning we were talking about money, something still needing to be finalized? I feel like once this adjudication has been finalized, this emperor would like to just get out of town. And I think he wants to take this feminine with him. But there's blockages in terms of either family members or other suitors that want to be with this masculine that maybe are kind of clouding his vision or taking up his time. All right, we're going to continue with the Edgar Allan Poe. I called it. We have a change in perspective at the tower in the reverse. Somebody has seen the people around them for who they are. There might still be, a few good ones. It's not to say that it's all dreary, right? But there are people that this masculine thought, were actually in their corner and they're not. They're fighting for themselves or they're even fighting against this masculine. And he sees this now. He knows who's fake around him. I feel like he's gaining in intuition as well. And there's someone from his past that either he ghosted or they ghosted him. And I feel like there's going to be quick action so that they can plan together. We have the Chariot and the Two of Wands in the reverse. There isn't a plan yet for this, like not a solid one, right? For this departure, but I feel like we have two individuals that would like to leave. And they may be joining forces. It's like, hey, I feel like going to Wisconsin, Dallas for a road trip, but I don't have a car. You have a car and I have the funds. Let's make it work, There's something here about these two coming together that makes them stronger. Seven of Pentacles. This masculine energy may have recently had some financial success or business success. He may own his own business. I'm seeing him looking very attractive, but for that reason, too feminine. So it's like he's been putting in the work. He's reaping what he has sown because he put in that work. And then, he's surrounded by those pentacles. And then you have this female that's sitting there having a conversation with him, maybe saying, hey, you should invest in my makeup business. And he's not even fucking listening, just okay, Gina. He is thinking about this feminine who he knows wouldn't be like that, wouldn't try to take his money. Maybe he knew this woman before he walked into this money. But there's something that separated them, just like I thought there's a Five of Pentacles here suggesting they haven't been speaking. Someone lost their cool. They weren't used to the kind of maybe blunt honesty that happened in this situation, or the quick response someone had to behavior they didn't like. So in other words, I feel like one of these people, probably the masculine, ran into a boundary that was firm, like a door being slammed in your face. and he reacted poorly. He wishes he could probably go back and say things a little bit differently. Because I feel like at this point, with the tower in the reverse, he does feel like she had a justified reason to call him out for overreacting or, not treating her the way that she deserved. But when these other feminines approach this masculine, he doesn't really feel the tie that he felt to this other feminine. There are those two angels again. They look angry. So I feel like there have been a lot of people that have tried to keep these two individuals apart, whether they're also interested in one of these two individuals or, like family members, exes, things like that. And I feel like these two angels have been like swatting people off left and right, like, no. Because this love for the feminine that the masculine has is still kind of secret. We have the moon in his hand, but he wants to reveal that. There's something very innocent about this connection. But the masculine has felt bound by a relationship. We got mummy Hierophant. But it's like right before he was about to, get tossed in, he figured out, wait a second, I'm not dead. Why am I letting somebody like mummify me right now? I think I'll just like waddle over here and like, go on living my life. There's almost like a last minute intervention thing, right? Like maybe this person was about to get married, maybe this person was about to buy a house, maybe this person was about to go on the honeymoon. There's something here about timing. It feels like there's an important conversation that happens at nighttime and it goes so long, like a good conversation, that the sun starts to come up. I think it's between these two people. All right, let's see. We're going to call it after a couple of zodiac fortune telling cards for you. Let's see how. You are going to move to a new house. Do not give up hope. I told you. You have a new house. A new abode, but I feel like you guys are going to make plans together for this. A secret of something unimportant. Okay, so there was something that happened within the family that is secret, and they're all upset about it, but it's really not that important. You will be successful, carry through your ideas. So if you've already got the makings of a plan, or maybe masculine, you're planning to head towards this feminine that you haven't been speaking with, you'll be successful. Remember, honesty and respect get you a long way. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for the support of my channel. See you later.